step. Okay, I'm turning on the sound equipment today. It's going to be running in the background on the device I'm using for the Jedasoft Ghost app screen. Okay, well, I didn't have to do anything. There's something about turning that Jedasoft screen on that that makes them come out right away. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Let's move this way. Move it back a little bit. This isn't right. Ah, hell, they're setting the lights off already. I need you guys to wait. Setting them off now is not going to do me any good. Yeah, see, they're setting off that second ball already. Okay, so we got a guy there already. Oh, hell, I forgot to put my hand. Just got out of the shower. Okay, I super impressed that you got that ball already, but this is what I want to try to do this week. I want you to go after specifically this ball here, okay, or this ball here. All right, either that or try hitting this the string, which will light up all three of these. Okay, and if that doesn't work, if none of those work, then go back to illuminating that ball right there. Okay, you got that ball again. Super impressive and all, but I want you to go after this ball and that ball. Work on them for a little while. Take a few minutes. It's okay. All right. Okay. You got that one. Very good. You caught fire right away. I can't believe we're having this kind of success because I really haven't had success this morning except for this ball here, the one that they've been lighting up. This guy's good. Yeah, you're good, buddy. No doubt about that. You are impressive. Yeah, you keep hitting the same ball. Try this one and that one, those two balls. There you go. You got that one again, but What about these other ones? Do I need to reorient this? What if I set this up like that? Does that make it better? He's already illuminated too. I'm tempted just to stop now. We actually started pretty close to on time, and this guy caught fire immediately. Hell, I didn't even have to put him in the chair. No, don't worry about me, man. He's worried about the guy that's attached to me. Now, let's move away and see if they're still able to trigger any of those balls, because that'll tell us if it was the guy that was on me that struck that ball, or if it was the guy in the chair. I think it was the guy in the chair just because of the amount of activity I saw. Yes, he's not triggering him now, so let's see what happens. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. That's just to get a better view. And if you see behind the chair on the Jedasoft screen, there's activity that's showing up in the mirror. That's not showing up anywhere else. It's interesting, because I don't think the mirror can see me. No, it can't. I mean, not from this camera angle anyway. You see, it's this arm here that keeps moving around, right? So if I bring it closer, well, this guy might be out of energy. In which case, he's not going to trigger nothing. Yep, you might have blown through it already, but what you can't do is waste your energy tapping. Doing that's not going to work, man. You're better off saving up your energy for a minute and then striking as hard as you can, either with your feet or with your arms. All right. And with these balls, you should just try to go right through them. Okay. So instead of just tapping it, you start from up here and you end up down here. Yeah, like that. There you go. There's a lot of activity on that Jedasoft screen. On the balls on the left, and every once in a while something shows up on the right. Try this ball and this ball. Those are the two balls I want you to see you light up. I've reoriented the one on the chair. I couldn't get him to stop hitting that one in the middle on the chair yesterday. As soon as I I reoriented it. And they set it off for literally hours. I didn't know if it was even going to work this morning. Yep, seen a lot of activity on that Jedasoft screen, which I think is coming from me. I think what Jedasoft is tracking on the left of the chair that's flickering in and out, I think that's because of the guy that's on me, on my arm. He's the one who's creating that activity to the left like that. See the flicker on the balls on the far left here? I'm going to reorient that ball to see if that helps you out at all. No, no, you got to wait. You got to wait for it to shut off first. Wait. Let the light shut off first before you hit it. You didn't do that. Okay, now do it. Hey, I'm not doing nothing, man. Yeah, he's not really getting anywhere on this. I'm gonna do Faraday fabric. We'll play some hide and seek with this guy that's on me. Hey, come over here, come here. Come here. Psst. There you go. There you go. Good job. Psst. Psst. Come over here. Over here. You see me? Hello. There you go. You found me. There you go. You found me again. Psst. Hey. There you go. Good job. Psst. Other side, buddy. There you go. Good job. Psst. There you go. I don't think. I don't know that we're going to get any other balls lit today because we probably blew through all the guy's energy. Yep, I think you're out of juice, buddy. You don't have enough energy to set these balls off anymore. That's okay. You did a good job. We were not able to get him to trigger certain balls, which is what I've been working on. And it seems what they'll do is they're going to go after the last ball that I manipulate, which in this case would have been this ball right here, but I can't get this ball to light up to save my life. I've had 3 balls there this morning, and all of them have failed. And I hate giving them one that's a failure, because sometimes what they'll do is they'll just hammer away at it trying to figure it out forever, and they never do. Yeah, I don't feel like doing anything more with this today. We're 20 minutes in. I'm willing to go another 10 minutes, but I feel like we should move this guy out. Why don't you take a break, buddy, huh? Let me put this guy in the chair. Let give him a shot. You did a great job. You set off. You triggered these balls at least 3 times, right? Probably 4. Yeah. See, if you look at the Jedasoft screen, they're really going hard at this ball here. Terrible. Yeah, this ball's terrible. Yeah. I'm gonna replace this ball right now. I think if I got all this stuff here, I will. If you look in the mirror right now, you can see where I have some other. Oh, they got the metal one. No, that was me. I think that was me that set that one up. There you go. You got it. That wasn't the one I just played with, though. See, that one, I just hit the string and I got both of them. So maybe this ball I'll do a little better with. I'm going to try hitting the chair. Don't hit anything yet. Wait. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, that's every ball on the chair and the left ball on the string. I'm finally satisfied with this ball here. So this is what I want you to do. Set off the balls on the string. Just go after these. Okay? Wait till they shut off and then strike them. Looks like you got the middle ball. Now, go ahead. I'm going to give this a few more minutes and then that's it. But I do want to show one other thing today, and that is the amount of activity coming out of that portal. I'll move the chair around so we get more of a full view on the mirror. And then you can see the amount of activity that I got coming out of that. What time we got? 1, 2. Okay, we still got sound. On 25. Sorry, what time is it? 1:25. Okay, yeah, I'm only gonna let this go on for another 5 minutes. We'll do the mirror testing, and then that's it for this week. I'm contemplating turning this thing on automatically for a broadcast every Saturday night between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. because that's peak activity that has nothing to do with me. This guy's hammering away at this ball here and not getting anywhere. It sure is sensitive for me to think this guy wouldn't be able to get it. What about this ball here? I want you to light up the balls on the string. Yeah, like you keep hammering away at the balls on the chair here. I want you to go after these balls. Yeah, see, I can't get him to stop going after those balls. And we can kind of see the same activity. We can't see the full figure on the Jedasoft screen, but we could see the activity on the ball that's getting the most activity right now, which is the ball on the far left of the chair. This thing would have triggered the ball next to it if it had any energy left. And so it really doesn't. I need that. Yep, well, you did well today, buddy. You don't have to go any further with this. Yeah, I'm moving you around. I'm assuming I'm going to lose you when I do this. lit up when I did that, except for the one ball they've been triggering. Okay. First I'm going to do just a mirror test, but I got to get rid of the guy in the chair to do it. Yeah, I need you to get out of the chair. Go. There we are. Sorry, lost that sound. Testing 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, there's so much activity here, but nothing's going on. So I'm going to leave him there, but I'm going to end the broadcast because this is getting to be a little boring. He's hammering away at that middle board there, and he can't get it. He's wasting too much energy tapping away like that. Okay, well, 60 seconds, buddy. That's how long you got. 60 seconds. Light up these balls. Well, that's terrible. That's terrible, too. Wow, just awful. Okay, well, sorry, pal. If you were here earlier, you succeeded well, and you get an A for effort. There's no doubt about that. You tried hard. You're still trying hard. Yep, that's the end of you. Okay, so we're gonna. I'll be back here. It'll be 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 Eastern on Sunday next week. Not sure if I'm gonna turn it on Saturday. If I'm awake, I'm gonna set it up and I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do any demonstration. We'll see what they're able to do in that period. Uh, but otherwise, it's gonna be at this time next week, Sunday at 1. Okay, you have any tests that you want me to run? I am going to get a temperature gun here in August, so we'll be able to test that out a little bit and see what the numbers show up for that mirror. I'm thinking the mirror is being tracked because of its temperature, but we'll see when we get the gun. Anyway, leave me mail if you have any suggestions for another test. Afterlife Science and Technology at Gmail.